Hey, what's up, YouTube? Alright, so I'm here at a South Florida DMV location with a student. She's about to do her driving test in the morning, so we are practicing. Stop being shy. We're practicing. She's run through it a couple of times. We're still gonna do it a lot more times before she does her test. But it's getting dark. It's gonna be dark soon, so I want to make sure I make a video before we lose all the lights. So yeah, we're gonna be running through it. So they're gonna ask you, if you're parked facing uphill, what direction do you turn the steering wheel? Speak a little loud.
All the way left.
What else do you do?
You put the car in park. Lift the emergency brake and turn the ignition off.
Okay, cool. Alright, go ahead and do the turn signal. Signal left, signal right, blow the horn, press and release the brake. Okay. Alright, so they're doing all of that to make sure that the brake lights, the turn signal lights, the horn's working. They will not take you out in a car if those things are not working. So before you show up to any DMV, make sure your car is in perfect working order. As it relates to the things that I just said: turn signal lights, horn, brake lights. You got to make sure your doors are actually working too, because they try to, if the doors won't open, they won't go in it. They're checking the tires now to make sure the tires are actually good, especially the front tires. So make sure you have decent tires on your car. Okay? Alright, so now we're gonna go through the test. They're gonna tell you to reverse and go to the right. Right? So we're gonna put the car in reverse and we're gonna roll straight back until your mirror gets to the end of the line. And we are practicing in a parking lot with 3 white Honda Accords. Wait for this girl. Okay, I think she's stopping there. For some reason we have 3 white Honda Accords in the parking lot at the same time. Very strange. Alright, now turn all the way left. And then look behind you as you reverse. And you're gonna stop about there. Put the car back in drive, turn all the way to the right. Go to your right lane and we're gonna go straight down, all the way down to the end of the road. All the way down. So here you're gonna drive about 10 miles per hour, no more. You're gonna go down to the stop sign and then you're gonna make a left turn. So you're gonna turn slightly to the right like that and stop. Stop completely. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna look over here, there's nothing. Look that way, there's nothing. And then you're gonna go out and make a left. And then you're gonna make a quick left. Make a left and then straighten up slightly, make a left again. And then we're gonna pull close to the right side. Close to the right, closer to the right. The closer you are to the right, the better. And then we're gonna line up the mirror over here and park in between these cones. So line up. Okay, that looks good. Stop about right there. You see it? The tip of the mirror is lined up with the cone. You see it? Alright. Turn all the way left. Signal left, turn all the way left. All the way left. And then roll into the space. As soon as you pass the one on the right side, you're gonna brake and then straighten the wheel and pull straight in. Just like that. It works perfectly every single time. Alright, so now we're gonna reverse. And we're gonna go to the right. So reverse straight back until your mirror is past the cone. When the mirror is past the cone, see the cones right here? When the mirror is past the cones on both sides, then you turn in all the way left. All the way left. Look behind and reverse. Okay, alright, that's good. Put the car back in drive. Alright, we're gonna go all the way down to the end and we're gonna make a left turn. stop sign. We're gonna signal left, make a left. And make sure you come to a complete stop. So every time they tell you to turn, you signal, right? If you don't signal, you'll get 4 negative points. Stop completely. 1, 2, 3. All right, go ahead and make your left, but make sure you go over to your right lane. And straighten up here. We're gonna go to the second one and then make a left turn. Yes. So signal left again. And we're gonna turn left right here. Turn left, straighten up in your right lane. Straighten up right here. And we're going to stop about here. Stop about here. And now they're gonna ask you to do the quick stop. So we're gonna speed up to 20 straight down there and do a sudden stop. Alright, go ahead. Speed up. And stop. Okay, just like that. Put the car in reverse. Roll straight back. Make sure the car is not behind you. And just keep the wheel straight. Keep it as straight as possible, because you want to make sure you come straight back into your lane. Alright, stop about here. Alright, that's good. Now put the car back in drive, and we're going to do the 3-point turn. So pull a little bit closer to the right side. Okay, stop about here. 3-point turn. Signal left. Turn the steering wheel all the way left until it stops. And then you're going to go until your mirror, till the car is right before it gets into the curb. Stop about here. Put the car in reverse. And turn all the way to the right. All the way until the wheel stops. Look over your left shoulder and reverse. And again, you're going to stop before you go into the parking space. Treat all parking spaces as if there are cars in them. You understand? Signal left again. Left. And turn left. All the way left. And we're going to go down to the stop sign. And we're going to make a right turn. Alright, so here, just like I told you before, in the right lanes, when you're making right turns, okay, stop completely, you have to go up until your mirror is past the curb before you turn. Otherwise, your back wheel is going to run over the curb. So signal right, push up, and go ahead. And you go up until your mirror is past the curb here. You can see the curb down there, so turn. And we're going to do the same thing here. Here, you might not be able to see the curb necessarily, so you go up until you pass the lines. You see those parking lot lines? Then turn all the way right. Alright, cool. Now we're gonna do the parking. So pull up here, line up your mirror with one of those lines. Find the line, go to the next one. And stop about here, turn all the way right, all the way left, sorry, my bad. All the way left. And then as you get into the middle of the space, keep going. When you get to the middle, you straighten the wheel and pull straight in. And stop. Put the car in park. Alright, so how you think you did on that run through?
Pretty decent.
Decent? She's like, oh, pretty decent. She did good. But keep in mind that we're still practicing. She's only gone through it. This is like her 3rd time going through it. We'll be going through it 3-4 more times tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to try to run through it a few times also. Well, tomorrow your appointment is during the day, so we won't have time to run through it. But we'll run through it several times tonight until she's good at it. So I'm going to ask you guys, like I've been doing for a while, the channel is up to close to 16,000 subscribers, and if you've been watching the channel, you've probably heard me say it should have been 50, because I get a lot of views. I'm up to 100 and maybe 30,000 hours of watch time, which tells me that there are thousands of people binge watching the videos around the clock. And yet, for whatever reason, people are not subscribing. I'm kind of puzzled as to why. As helpful as these videos are, because I keep hearing it in the comments, The videos are super helpful. The only thing I ask is that you subscribe. I have merchandise. I'm not selling any merch because no one's supporting the channel as far as buying merch. You know, no one's, you know, everyone's just taking from the channel. No one's giving back. So I'm asking, please help out by supporting the channel. Buy something from the store and subscribe. Thank you.